Greetings, everybody. This is the Rec Center Show on KSCW 103.1 FM. Our special guest today is our library director, Jane Kauzlaric. Jane, welcome back.
Thank you, Gary. It's great to be back.
Well, here we are, season kind of in full swing, and you have a lot going on. Why don't we start off? That book sale is just around the corner.
I know, and what a great sale it's going to be. Saturday, November 16th in the social hall. It takes up the whole social hall. Starts at 8 o'clock in the morning and runs until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And what a selection they will have.
And this is it's twice a year you have this, correct?
Actually, four times a year.
Okay. So this is obviously the last of this year?
That's right. The one after this will be in February of 2020.
So you're all ready?
All the friends work hard and they have everything ready. They're ready to go.
And would you give people who are new to the community, what they will see, how this is laid out, how they, I'm sure you provide maps for them to see where they can go for certain books?
Yes, the Friends have drawn up a schematic. The Friends of the Library were founded in 1979, and they are the sole provider of all the materials in the library. The Rec Center provides the building, IT provides the technology, but it's the Friends that provide all the books, standard large print, CD and digital audio books, ebooks, e-travel books, digital magazines, jigsaw puzzles, DVDs and Blu-rays, you name it, it's all provided by the Friends. And so they raise money throughout the year. They have 4 book sales. They have the endowment fund drive, which letters will be arriving in December. They have the daily book sales. They have the Thursday night movies. And they also have the Fry's Community Rewards Program. And
it's really great, the Broadcast Club is getting more and more involved with other events. We're going to be involved in the book sale, which is going to be great. Having our presence, helping, promote, what is going on. It just shows how we all work together in this community.
Sure. If it wasn't for support from the community, none of this would be possible.
And of course, other things are really, around the bend. Let's talk about the Dickens Christmas.
Oh, this should be a great event. Author Michelle Greep is coming, and she'll be presenting a program about Charles Dickens, how the Victorians celebrated Christmas. She'll have refreshments and giveaways. She's a historical romantic author. She has published many books. One of them is Once Upon a Dickens Christmas. Plus, she's also done a contemporary romance, too. So she's lots of fun.
Is this an annual event, with Dickens, or is this something you're doing?
This is something new. It could become an annual event. She'll be here Friday, November 15th, so the day before the book sale. She'll be in the lecture hall. It's open to everyone, and the program begins at 1 o'clock.
Well, it's a great time for families to get involved with this. This is it's a family holiday.
It is, yes.
Fantastic. Other subjects I was reading about. Talk to me about the new travel ebooks.
Oh, this is something from Gale. These are digital travel ebooks. We purchased 47 again because of the Friends of the Library. And all you have to do is make sure you have your own library account, where you would go in to renew books or place a hold. When you open up your account, there'll be 3 links that you will see. One will be to the Value Line Investment Research Center. The other is to Universal Class, the continuing education courses. And the third one will be the Gale Travel books. And you can read them online in their entirety. You can download portions to a device, or you can save portions and send it to a Google Cloud account.
Another way that you provide education in the community, you have given people who live here a chance to meet with authors. You have a lot of folks who have written some amazing works that you can get up close and personal and get to meet these folks.
That's right. In January, Roger Naylor is coming back to Sun City West. He was such a hit last year when he spoke about Route 66. This year, he'll be speaking about the Cole brothers and their adventures in the Grand Canyon. But he's a travel writer. You'll find his articles in the Arizona Republic. And not only is he humorous, but he'll give you the inside scoop on the good places to eat throughout Arizona.
Fantastic. And, I know we've talked about this before, but we have so many new faces in the community. But, kind of let people know, far beyond books, you have a lot of things going on at the club at the same time.
Oh, yes. During the week, you can build with Legos on Tuesdays. You can participate in the poetry group on Wednesdays. On Thursday mornings, there's Scrabble, and the second Thursday of each month, you can join the writers group. We have 4 book discussion groups. There's chess for beginners on Tuesday afternoon, chess for experienced players on Friday mornings. You could sit down and build a small puzzle or a large jigsaw puzzle. There's always something going on.
And it's a great way, again, for new people to meet new friends. It's a nice gathering spot, if you will.
Yes, and you can find a quiet spot to read, but there's also a lot going on in the main room.
And you provide services for perhaps if there are folks here who don't have their own computers, their own printers, you help in a big way.
Yes, we have a computer center, the Data Resource Center, that has 12 PCs with Microsoft Office, access to the internet. You can scan, you can print. The staff and the volunteers in that room will help you. If you're having difficulty with a program or an application or your email. And then we have staff and volunteers that you can make an appointment to work one-on-one with to get technology help. It's all free. All you have to do is show your rec card.
And of course, you have some virtual stuff going on, too.
Oh, yes, the virtual reality. We've had to expand that program. It's offered several times during the month. We only take small groups, so it's a good experience. Just go to the Data Resource Center or call them to make an appointment. But there's a whole variety of experiences, from very passive, very gentle to very exhilarating. There are roller coasters. You can go skiing. You can shoot zombies. The choice is yours.
A lot of people at home have their own, private collections of books, but they can donate. How do people go about doing that? Again, for the new folks in our community, how can they go about adding to your collection?
Okay, the Friends of the Library will accept donations Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 3. Just come to the delivery doors. All those books become the property of the Friends, but of course the library will take what we need for our collection. That's very often how we get 3rd, 4th, and 5th copies of the hot books. And then anything left over goes to our sales and raises money to purchase new materials and the online databases and the digital materials.
And of course, there's other ways for people to get involved. They can join your wide-ranging volunteer staff.
Yes, we have about 150 volunteers who work routinely for the library. Some are out on the service floor in the Data Resource Center. They sort books. They work the Thursday night movies at the Stardust Theater. They work the book sales. So a lot of people give a lot of time. We figured out it's about 22,000 hours of work each year. That saves the rec center a lot of money.
And it looks like a real true labor of love. People really love what they're doing when they come in and help you all.
Yes, and they make good friends, too, that way.
Absolutely. This is the Rec Center Show on KSCW 103.1 FM, and I'm your host, Gary Cohen. Our special guest today is Jane Kauzlaric, who is our library director here at R.H. Johnson Rec Center. Jane, talk to us about the Fry's Community Rewards Program. A lot of folks may not be aware of that connection to your library.
Oh, it's a very simple program. The Friends of the Library is an organization that's recognized as a 501c3 nonprofit. So they are registered with Fry's Food. And all you have to do is link your rewards card, your Fry's rewards card, to the Friends of the Library. And Fry's will take a percentage of your purchases to give that money to the Friends. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't take away any of your own rewards on your rewards card. And it's a good way of supporting the library.
That's, again, another indication of how the community were all kind of together.
Works together.
Right? And all in the same location. You think about what's all here in this space. It's truly amazing, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Fantastic. Jane, is there anything that you would like to add that perhaps I have not touched on? I always like to give you the open mic, too.
Well, just to remind you that on November 12th, the Rec Center will be sponsoring a tour of the library. So you could come down anytime for a tour, but if you want to join the group on that day, they'll be meeting at 9 o'clock. And every month from now until April, we'll have a local author featured once a month. Our first author will be Dr. Gary Bush on Tuesday, November 12th. Our next author will be John Bosco on Tuesday, December 3rd.
So you've got a busy calendar.
Oh, yes, and it gets busier as the winter goes on.
Right, and again, the summer is not quiet. It's now behind us, but it's never quiet.
Oh, no, because just think about it. Why sit home in your hot house when you can come to the air-conditioned library and be with other people?
And do you have any ideas for the next big puzzle? Do you want to give any previews? If not, that's okay.
Well, there have been some suggestions. No purchase has been made yet.
That's always an amazing project to watch. I told you on more than one occasion, I've walked in on it. It's just fascinating to stand. It'd be fascinating to become part of the action, but just to observe what's going on, these little pieces, and suddenly this beautiful piece of art, right, comes
That's
to
right.
life, right?
Because everyone works together. Everyone's welcome. You could drop in for a little bit of time, or some people stay all day. So
It's a great thing to do.
yes.
Jane Kauzlaric, Director of the Library here at R.H. Johnson, we thank you so much for joining us on the Rec Center Show. We look forward to speaking to you again, before the new year. And to that end, we wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Gary. Thank you.
And a happy and Merry Christmas. I know we'll talk before then.
All right.
You've been listening to the Rec Center Show on 103.1 FM. This is your host, Gary Cohen.